Глеба подвинем.
Глеба никто не подвинет. Вот.
Alexander wants to make his presentation.
У меня пленка кончится, с своими фотками.
Ну да.
We'll get the inform well and see what we had another publication.
Да, я рассказывал. Юрка, ты слышала ее речь? Она даже пару наших продуктов показала.
Glad here to present on behalf of Global India Business Forum. Today's event, the Embassy of Republic of Belarus in India with National Center for Marketing and Price Study along with Global India Business Forum have organized this B2B meetings, and we are very glad to have some the delegates from Belarus. I welcome you all on behalf of Global India Business Forum, and also I welcome the seniors who are here. So I request Dr. Jitendra Joshi, who is the president of Global India Business Forum. He is the global president, so I request him to welcome our guests today. So today he is the senior counselor from Embassy of Republic of Belarus in India. Mr. Yaroslav, Second Secretary for Economic and Trade Affairs. Mr. Mikhail, Chief Executive Officer for Brest, Free Economic Zone.
One more time. One more time.
Я все вам сделаю, не вот. Чтобы по новой не разговаривать.
Mr. Alexander, First Secretary.
Не, нам не дадут. Нет, это мужчина.
From the Republic of Belarus. And Mr. Alex, who is always supporting us from
Ну, это информация. Теперь я понял твоего издательства. Если будет два.
Now I request Dr. Jitendra Joshi, our global president, to just brief a little about Global India Business Forum and the vision and plans for Belarus and other, how we are going to take this.
Thank you, ma'am. Good morning, all of you. I am Dr. Jitendra Joshi, the President of Global India Business Forum. First of all, I welcome all of you for this important event. You all know that India is hosting the chairmanship of G20. And this year for India is very, very important because when G20 countries, all delegations are here, but not just G20, but there are more than 120 countries delegations are regularly coming here whole year from the different sectors. And we are very happy that this is the time after COVID specifically, and the micro, small and medium sector who actually suffered a lot. So there actually this is the time to boost this sector, to support these sectors, and this is the right time that we should all shake hand together for the future and a good future for all the businessmen. I just want to introduce the Global India Business Forum, which is one of the biggest and very big networking forum in India. We are also supporting the government of India for the policy making for various sectors also. We have more than 90,000 members all across India. Our presence is in the 12 states. Apart from that, we work for more than 100 countries, and I am very happy the Global India Business Forum has till now formed more than 100 country councils like India Belarus Business and Cultural Council, India Uzbekistan Business and Cultural Council. And why it is we are working separately, because we want to give justice to each country separately, and there is a specific agenda under each council that how exactly we are supposed to call many business from various countries, introduce them to Indian businessmen, those who want to business with them. So today's delegation from Belarus, also from the chemical sectors specifically, And here actually we called a few of our very eminent personalities, also the good business from the different part of, specifically from the north region, because we are sitting in the north region in the Delhi. So today, without wasting much time, I just want to say today's event is the interaction between the Belarus companies and the guys from India, those who are keen to work with them. And I am really happy the ambassador of Belarus in India along his very good team, they continuously try their best that not just Global India Business Forum, but like our friends organization like the ICIB. So ICIB and GIBF do many programs together. So today program also been organized by both of us together. So I welcome all of you, and I wish all the best that after this seminar, a lot of things has to come up, and this is not the end, this is just the start. And in future we definitely going to work together, Global India Business Forum, also ICIB. So we are there to support all the Belarus businessmen from different sectors, and the India-Belarus bilateral relationship should reach the new heights after this COVID things. So I welcome once again, and let's start this seminar. I think ma'am, over to you, and the few presentations from our Belarus friends will be there today. And after that we are going to discuss one-to-one B2B meetings also, so that it should be really fruitful for both of us, India and Belarus, to grow together. Thank you so much.
From the Embassy of Republic of Belarus in the Republic of India, we have our senior counselor, Mr. Vitle. I request him to deliver his speech.
Thank you very much. Thank you for coming. Thank you, dear friends. I'm very happy to see you all here, and thank you very much our kind sponsors and organizers of this meeting, Global India Business Forum. They did a great job to arrange this event. I would like to start that first of all to say a few words about chemical and petrochemical industry of the Republic of Belarus, and please let me briefly characterize its biggest and world-class enterprises. The chemical and the petrochemical complex of Belarus is one of the largest sectors of the Belarusian economy, which has a steady, constant growth and expansion of the geography of supplies year by year. The sectoral structure is characterized by wide diversity. Leading place is occupied by the industry of chemical fibers and threads, mining and chemical industry, including production of potash, nitrogen, NPK fertilizers, basic chemistry and petrochemicals industries. The enterprises of these industries are, as well as the production of products from synthetic resins and plastics, are part of the Belneftekhim state concern that produced 92% of the total output of the Belarusian petrochemical and chemical industry, being the main exporters of chemical products. The basic of the petrochemical complex, which includes oil recovery, transportation, processing of oil, and the sale of oil products, is made up of 83 enterprises and organizations also in the Belneftekhim state concern. The state concern, Belneftekhim, produces more than 500 types of petrochemical and chemical products. In the total volume of industrial production of Belarus, the share of the state concern Belneftekhim and its enterprises exceeded 15%. In all Belarusian exports, more than 25%, including exports to non-CIS countries, over 45%. The main activities of the state concern are the production of oil products, mineral fertilizers, chemical fibers, threads, fiberglass, tire industry, the production of varnish and paints, and building plastic products. More than half of the concerned products are supplied to the foreign market. Different markets, including Indian market. It's exported to more than 100 countries all around the world. The annual volume of foreign trade turnover of the chemical industry of Belarus is more than $3 billion by now. The oil industry of Belarus covers part of the needs of the domestic market at the expenses of its own resources of crude oil. The Belarus Neft company produces 1.8 million tons of oil per year. The state concern Belneftekhim includes oil transportation enterprises as well as 2 oil refineries. For example, the largest oil refinery in Europe is Naftan. I can say that not only petrochemical, but such enterprises like Khimvolokno, which is the largest complex in Europe for the production of polyester fibers and threads, like Gomel chemical plant that produces different kind of fertilizers and supply to more than 40 countries in all continents. The huge complex Grodno Azot is a large modern enterprise producing ammonium, carbamide, caprolactam, nitrogen fertilizers. And tire plant Belshina that produces 170 sizes of tires for cars, trucks, buses, electric vehicles, road construction machines, tractors, and agriculture machinery. This plant capacity is more than 4 million tires per year. Many Belarusian enterprises, potential partners, are located in the free economic zone, Brest, whose representatives are also participate in the forum. I can say that all these enterprises, both present here in today in this seminar, or only working on their future visits to the friendly India, are extremely interested in establishing and expanding mutually beneficial trade cooperation with Indian partners. You know that Belarus remains the long-standing and trusted trading partner of India, especially in terms of long-term uninterrupted supply of Belarusian potash and nitrogen fertilizers. And I assure you that our cooperation in the chemical and petrochemical industry has a bright and promising future. I have no doubt that this significant event today will facilitate and strengthen direct contacts between distinguished business representatives of 2 our countries, and will also allow to present trade and investment opportunities of Belarus in chemistry and petrochemistry for respected Indian business representatives. I am absolutely confident that all sponsors and participants of this seminar are well aware of the importance of today's event for further long-term bilateral cooperation, for promotion of reciprocal bilateral trade. From our side, the Embassy of Belarus will do our best and continue to further provide full assistance and facilitate the expansion of business contacts, as well as establishing direct links and ties between Belarusian and Indian businessmen. I do believe that the direct live communication between the Belarusian and Indian participants will be efficient and beneficial for both sides. I look forward to the fact that the results that our communications today will bear fruits, not only in useful exchange of views, but also in practical fruitful results, such as an exchange of visits, but by representatives of business communities in the nearest future, and new mutually beneficial trade contracts signed, as we did after the participation of 6 Belarusian chemical enterprises in the last year exhibition India Chem 2022. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for your attention and participation in this seminar, and I wish you all constructive and fruitful communication and proactive and successful teamwork. I have no doubt that all present in this very room will achieve the goal and achieve also the chemical reaction of real friendship between your distinguished guests. Thank you very much once again.
Exchange of trade between India and Belarus will surely happen
Thank you.
through this
Thank you.
efforts of the embassy too. Now, before we go ahead with the presentations of our delegates, before that we have a MOU signing with the Free Economic Zone. So I request Mr. Mikhail, Chief Executive Officer of Brest, Global India Business Forum, Global President, Dr. Jitendra Joshi, and Mr. Alex, please. Now the exchange of MOUs, and this is going to be, yeah, you can just give one copy.
Everything in the presentation.
Okay, sure. So the first presentation will be from the National Center of Marketing and Pastry, Mr. Pavel.
Business forum for making this event, for setting up new dialogues, contacts. I'm sure that it will lead to great success between our businesses and enterprises. Now I'd like to start with my presentation, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Pavel Nesterovich. I'm from National Center for Marketing of Belarus, and it is a real privilege to be here today and to address this distinguished audience, the representatives of industrial business of India. The National Center for Marketing operates under the umbrella of the Ministry of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Belarus. The main objective is to promote foreign economic activities. We provide assistance in the establishment and development of trade and economic relations between Belarusian and foreign market partners. For more than 26 years in the market, the National Center for Marketing has established a developed network of international partnerships. The National Center for Marketing conducts a wide range of marketing research, including marketing projects for foreign companies and promotion of goods and services, development of trade in the Belarusian market. The center has resources to study and determine the demand for products, barriers to the market entry, as well as to search for consumers and business partners for establishing joint ventures. The center organizes exhibitions abroad, business missions of foreign delegations to Belarus, holds online video conferences, organizes business meetings and negotiations, forums and workshops with foreign participants in Belarus and abroad. Here you can see the exhibitions which are planned to be or prepared and which are being prepared at the moment by our center. The Information Expert Support website expert.by is an electronic showcase of Belarusian goods, services and technologies where one can easily find a partner in Belarus. All information is available worldwide 24 hours a day. Users from 192 countries of the world visit this platform. Foreign companies have the opportunity to register and showcase their products and services, delivery conditions, prices and photos. Of the Belarusian enterprises registered in the portal, 34 organizations operate in the Indian market. Another 210 Belarusian organizations have indicated that they are interested in entering the Indian market. The National Center for Marketing and Price Study operates the official website for information support of procurements of the Republic of Belarus, istrade.by, which is a resource that provides information on the procurements of Belarusian enterprises and organizations. Non-residents can also take part in tenders. Comprehensive information and consultant support is provided for all types of procurements on a competitive basis in Belarus, as well as in tenders through international organizations. The NCMPS issues certificates of public key for electronic digital signature, which provide an opportunity to participate in procurement procedures in Belarus. The NCMPS provide educational services for specialists of Belarusian companies which are involved in foreign economic activities and procurements. Here you can see our contact information. We are open for any cooperation in our field of activity. With this, I finish my presentation, and I'm very much pleased to give the floor to our next speaker. Thank you for your attention.
Located in the frontier city of Brest, a city with ancient history, well-developed industry, and with high quality of life. It's created in 1996. Priorities: export, high technologies, energy saving. Free Economic Zone Brest is a unique place for your investments, with a number of obvious advantages. An ideal location on the east-west border. A high-level modern transport. Logistical engineering infrastructure. Tax and customs privileges. The sum of taxes is 40% less than in the Republic. The qualified labor force with high level of higher and secondary education. For a long period of work, many successful enterprises have proved that Free Economic Zone Brest is the territory of new opportunities. Take advantage of it.
As we've seen that short video about the Free Economic Zone Brest, I would like to say a warm thank you to the Global Indian Business Forum and to ICIB for giving us such a great opportunity to meet in person today in Delhi. And I'm sure this is going to be the start point for a long-lasting and strong business relationships that will enhance and facilitate the business communication between businesses from both countries, Belarus and India. Now, without further ado, I would like to go ahead and continue with the presentation of several investment projects that we, as the Free Economic Zone, would like to propose to Indian businesses and Indian associations. So the first one is a construction of a logistics complex. So as you can see here, the city of Brest stands. It is situated on the new Silk Road, and the Great Silk Road, it runs through the city of Brest and utilizes the railroad infrastructure and the gateway to Western Europe that is near the city of Brest. The opportunities that an investor may gain if he's going to work and being engaged in the logistics complex construction is the access to one of the largest railroad junctions in Europe, because it provides the transition from narrow gauge to broad gauge, the implementation of modern technologies for the turnover of goods, a high level of containerization. So it is worth mentioning that all the container shipments that go from China to the Western Europe, they pass through the city of Brest and through the Brest region. And at the moment, the only gateway that is open, that is available for these shipments, it is the Brest gateway. Whereas other gateways that interconnect Russia and Belarus with Western Europe, they are unfortunately blocked, not by us. Another aspect of this project that makes it beneficial and advantageous is the the North-South Corridor initiative that starts at the far north of the Russian Federation. It goes to the Middle East and then comes to India. So this may be another attractive feature of this project, in which the logistics complex may play a significant role for goods and other products that may be stored there or turned over there. Yeah. Our next slide is about the organization of production of disposable medical products. The planned production under this project is the injection of the injection syringes and needles, systems for blood transfusion and medical solutions, containers, dressing and bandaging materials, sutures, surgical material, surgical instruments, surgical gloves, medical masks, clothing, and etc. So the strength of the project is that the Ministry of Health of the Russian Federation has issued, in 2022, has issued a list of medical products that are not manufactured in Russia, and it includes something like 4.5 thousand items out of almost 9.7 thousand items list that these are the codes of types of medical products included in the state register. So these items, they are not produced neither in Russia nor in Belarus, and potentially they can be imported to some extent. But the main thing of a project, the main idea, is to get these items organized and produced, manufactured within the territory of Belarus, and in particular within the territory of the Free Economic Zone Brest. So the project, it's not only about having a standalone business who's manufacturing these products, it is also about partnership. And we, as the administration of the Free Economic Zone, we have certain ideas on how this partnership could be organized between the existing Belarusian companies and the interested Indian companies. So the last one in a row is the project for the production of furniture fittings. The strength of the project, let me start with this one, is the relevance due to insufficient volume of production and quality of furniture fittings in the CIS countries. Working either a woodworking or the furniture manufacturers, they could become potential partners as well as potential consumers of the produced fittings. The potential consumers can be also the enterprises of furniture industry of the EAEU countries. So these are the countries included that are included in the so-called Eurasian Economic Union, like Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, Armenia, Russia. And we see that this project has a great potential because it is not just a project by itself that came out of nowhere. It is a part of a potentially large furniture cluster that could unite, in perspective, could unite the companies from Poland, from the Polish nearby regions that are attached to the border with Belarus. At the same time, it could combine the companies from Brest region, because the logistics is short, it gives us low cost and we could have a good joint, I would say, under the umbrella of this furniture cluster. So, I guess that is all from my part, from my side. Again, let me express our sincere appreciation for the participants, for the organizers from Indian side. We've been, yet we are not in a long contact, like we don't have a long history of relations, but so far, right? But I hope that for the future, this meeting today will play a significant role, and we will, I would say, take practical sense out of it. Thank you, Mr. Joshi. Thank you, Tapali. Thank you, Mr. Punit. I don't see Mr. Punit. Hey, give our warm regards to Mr. Manpreet, please.
Sure, I will.
Thank you. We've been in long contact with Manpreet. Unfortunately, he's not here today. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Now we will be proceeding with the presentations of the delegates who are here. So to start with, the company name is OJSC, Mr. Elena. She is the head of marketing department of JSC.
To stay here today. Thank you very much for inviting us to your country. My name is Elena. I represent Mogilevsky Volokno. Mogilevsky Volokno is a big European manufacturer of polyester products. For 55 years of work in the markets of Russian Federation, Europe and CIS countries, the organization has established itself as a reliable partner ready to satisfy the most demanded requirements of the buyers. A distinctive feature of the company is combining of the technologically related plants into the integrated production chain, from raw materials like methyl terephthalate and polyethylene terephthalate to end products manufacturing like fibers, yarns, non-woven materials. Customers are currently offered a wide range of products, including polyethylene terephthalate for production of fibers, yarns, films, bottle wrappers, polyester dull and black staple fibers and towels, polyester technical yarns of various shrinkage and yeast levels, polyester non-woven fabrics, different kinds of synthetic films, stripping bands, bottle preforms, fireboxes. The strengths of our company are a wide range of products, manufacturing of products in accordance with the individual requirements of customers, commodity distribution network abroad, flexible pricing, discounts depending on the quantity. The organization's products have repeatedly received national and international awards. More than 65% of manufactured products are supplied for foreign markets. Mogilevsky Volokno currently confidently looks to the future, continues to develop successfully and carries out a large-scale modernization of production. The company is ready to consider any form of mutually beneficial cooperation. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you, Ms. Elena. Now, Daria, JSC. Is it here?
Ladies and gentlemen, now let me introduce myself. My name is Daria and I'm representing Naftan, the giant of oil industry of Republic of Belarus. Naftan is the largest is the largest petrochemical complex of Republic of Belarus. It consists of 4 main units. It's production of motor gasoline, production of lubricating oils and bitumes, production of aromatic hydrocarbons, and the production of petrochemical products. Naftan carries out complex oil refining. Refining capacity of our company is about 12 million tons of crude oil per year. Oil refining efficiency is about 94%. Here is the scheme of production. Let's take closer to read of the products. The product line of fuels produced by Naftan is well known more than 45 countries of the world. Quality of engine fuels conforms the European standards. Diesel fuel is one of the most major export products of Naftan. Our company produces diesel with a high degree of sulfur removal and ultra-low nitrogen content, which allows to reduce emissions of nitrogen oxides and sulfur into the atmosphere. Our company produces the following types, and this is about fuels. Our company produces the following types of aromatic hydrocarbons: is petroleum benzene, petroleum orthoxylene, petroleum toluene, and petroleum paraxylene. Naftan produces all major types of petroleum bitumes. The oil bitumes production unit can produce special bitumes at the request of customer. It can be raw bitume, compounded petroleum bitumes for roofing, for construction, and others. We are producing the following types of oils. It's base oil, hydraulic oil, industrial oil, compressor oil, engine, transmission, and mixed residual oil. The annual volume of oils production and sale is around 150 tons. 15 tons. Traditionally, Naftan produces base oils that, according to the API classification, belong to the third and the first groups. Petroleum coke. Petroleum coke is a new product in the product line of Naftan. The product can be used as a solid fuel. The volume of petroleum coke production will amount to 462,000 tons per year. Now we present the characteristics of petroleum coke. Now we present the production scheme of plant polymer. Polymer produces a wide range of petrochemical products, including low-density polyethylene, acrylic fibers, organic synthesis products such as technical acrylonitrile, acetylnitrile, acetone cyanidrile, and fraction pyrolysis products such as butylene fraction, hydrostabilized pyrocondensate, and pyrolysis product heavy. I should say that 70% of manufactured petrochemical products are exported all over the world. In conclusion, I would like to note that Naftan is always open for mutually beneficial cooperation. You can always get the necessary information about our products on our website. Thank you for attention.
Deputy General Director on Commercial Issues for OGSC Naftan.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, thank you for invitation to come to India and to present my company here. My name is Yulia. I represent company Belvit Uniform. In Azerbaijan, Russia, Armenia, our products don't need presentation to be sold. They are well known and have a good reputation there. And we have come here to India to ensure the same situation here. So, Belarusian Farm is the only enterprise of biological industry in Belarus. We produce sera, vaccines, chemical pharmaceutical preparations and diagnosticums for veterinary. Here you can see some photos of our enterprise. Here you see the main production building. It's it's a 9-storied one and is the main production area of ours. Area of one floor is 1,200 square meters. So our production capacities are rather good. Here you can see some photos of our production equipment, just for you to get impression of our enterprise. And production process, control process, here are our specialists are presented. Now some words about our products, and to start with the vaccines. We produce vaccines from 1930, so we have great experience. And of course you know that it's of vital importance to ensure biological safety of the country, and we can do it by vaccinating animals against all kinds of infectious diseases. Belarusian Farm confirms its readiness to supply to India all kinds of vaccines against all range of farm animals diseases with genius antigenic composition. Here in the table you can see our most innovative products with different kinds of strains. On the whole, our assortment list is more than 150 products, and after the official part I can present our catalog to those who are interested. So it's about our vaccines. One more product we are proud of are our hyperimmune sera. It's an effective and specific medicine for prevention and treatment of infectious diseases in animals. We consider sera as ecologically clean alternative to antibiotics. In Russia and Belarus, sera enjoy a really good reputation among veterinarians. We have an own herd of producer animals in our company. So here are just examples of our products: sera, vaccines, chemical pharmaceutical preparations. We have solutions for injections, powders, syringes, tablets, different dosage forms. And one more question is rabies control. I know that in India rabies is a problem as well as in Belarus. It's a deadly viral disease that affects humans as well as all warm-blooded animals, and vaccination is the only way to eliminate rabies. So we have products for domestic and wild animals as well. For wild carnivores, we have vaccine containing beta rabies GIBF, and for domestic animals, we have inactivated vaccine Belarus. And to summarize, I'd like to enumerate variants of cooperation. So we have come here to India to find partners who will help us to organize, first of all, to organize supply of veterinary products of Belarusian Farm here to India. Then we would like to find a partner who will help us to create a retail network for sale of our products here in India. We would like to find a partner with whom we could make some scientific developments, because we know that Indian scientists, developers are one of the best in the world. We are ready to represent interest of Indian companies in Belarus. So if you are interested, you are welcome. The last matter, we need a reliable supply of pharmaceutical active ingredients for our production to Belarus. If you can propose to us reasonable prices and good delivery conditions, again, you are welcome and we can discuss after the presentation. So, thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Ms. Yuria. Now, next is the presentation from JSC Government Chemical Plant, Ms. Natalia.
Let me introduce Gomel Chemical Plant. Gomel Chemical Plant is one of the leading enterprises in the petrochemical industry in Belarus, and we specialize in the production of complex phosphorus containing fertilizers as well as inorganic synthesis products under the brand Belfer. Production capacity of sulfuric acid is about 700,000 tons per year. Phosphoric acid is about 225,000 tons per year. We are able to produce nearly 1 million tons of phosphate fertilizers per year. The applied method of production of NPK and P fertilizers is return method with the use of tubular reactor and a dam generator. We are able to produce a wide range of NPK and NP fertilizers, and the most popular of them you can see on the screen, NPK and NP fertilizers. For example, our popular NPK grade 316, as we call it, as we know, Indian agriculture is deeply interested in these NPK grades 60. Please note that mass fraction of digestible phosphates in terms of 205 is about 15.5%. Water soluble phosphate in terms of 205 is 14.7%. Nitrogen in this mark is in ammonium form about 10% and in the amide form. And this is our advantages. As compared to its analog produced by carbon nitrate process, NPK by Gomel Chemical Plant produced by sulfuric acid process possess the following advantages. First of all, sulfur in our NPKs is in water-soluble form. Water-soluble phosphate in this mark comprise to 19% of its total P2O5 content. Amide form of nitrogen has a longer digestion cycle by plants, which provides an opportunity to prolong the plant nutrition by the nitrogen component. We are able to add microelements into our NPK and NP grades also. Up to 13 microelements can be added into one granule. As an example, you can see the most saturated macro and microelements formula of the initial application for corn for grain. We can pack our products in polypropylene bags, also in soft containers, big bag type, and we are able to deliver our products to our customers by rail, by road, and by the sea. And we are deeply interested in cooperation with Indian partners. You can see our contacts. Please contact us. We are ready to cooperate to have a successful business. Thank you for your attention.
Just a moment. Please, now we move ahead with the introduction of Indian companies, the participants who are here. So I just request each one of you to just come forward, introduce yourself in just a few words.
I'm an industrial and large Polygon Private Limited. We are into manufacturing of agriculture pipes and tarpaulins. And apart, we are importer of major polymers, just like LLDP, just like and polypropylene and ABS. In routine, we are the tender of LG Korea in India, and this is the website of Nataj.org. Here there are two products, finished goods, where we deal in the agriculture sectors majorly, that is agriculture pipe, LDP pipes. We have a production capacity of 2,000 metric ton per month, and there is a plant upcoming in the state of Haryana, Sonipat, that would be giving an added extension of 40,000 metric ton per annum. That would be extended our lines to the different types of pipes. And yes, we are a consumer of various kinds of polymers and importer as well. So there is collaboration. If any company or any associate wish to trade with the sectors are told in any kind, or require any kind of cooperation, Belarus or the Indian company, so we are open to it. My name is Lakshmi. Thank you for your time.
I am representing Team Aviation India Private Limited. We are stockist and distributor for aerospace chemicals. We welcome Belarusian delegation, and we are welcoming you with open arms for dealing in aerospace chemicals like coatings, then sealants, adhesives, which are primarily used in aerospace industry. Thanks. My name is Sujit Menon. Thank you.
Industries. We are exporters of pharmaceuticals, agro products, and food products from India. In pharmaceuticals, we are additive manufacturers and essential oils manufacturers. And agro products, we are supplying seeds and fertilizers from India. And food products, we are supplying ready-to-eat foods in veg only. Thank you.
Solutions. We have a portfolio of 78 chemicals, and we supply to various industries, for example, compound manufacturing, pharmaceutical, veterinary, different industry and field manufacturers. So we welcome Belarus delegation to India, and we would love to see what all opportunities we can work in. Thank you so much.
So please come.
Tarbi International Private Limited. We are basically an engineering company. We are collaborating with Russian and Belarusian companies from last 15 years, whether it is to bring the companies to India or whether it is about giving the engineering goods to Belarus companies. Recently, our director also had a visit in Belarus and met Mr. Mr. Vladimir Sizov, VP of Belarusian, and also we are working with big companies in Belarus like Mars, Balamo, BTW, and Belarus, Mars and Belarus. So we are exporting goods to them.
I am representing Sri Kappa Industry Private Limited. It's a Delhi manufacturing firm. I manufacture door hardwares. They include door hinges, L-drop, tower bolts, etc. Currently I am a merchant exporter. I am providing my products to an exporter. And my last year turnover is around 12 CR. I have completed 12 CR, and currently my target is 15 to 20 CR this year. I am just come here for getting new thoughts regarding the same. Just here. Thank you.
Thank you. Can you forward and introduce yourself? Okay, I think then we are open for the B2B. We have a meeting room over there. So if anyone wants to have a B2B meeting, there is a meeting room. You all can use this room. Plus there is one more meeting room over there. So you all can have the B2B discussions accordingly. If anybody wants to have some question, answer or anything, the stage is all yours. Have made some arrangement. First, you can have exchange the cards and. I came from there. I forgot this.
Mr. Alex is
Yes, so we are remembering Western region, Western part of India.
When?
Western part is a big part of
एक्सपोर्ट दिखा दिया wait yes please yes okay wait
Подожди, побудь в машине своей, хорошо? Лена, мы сейчас заняты. Побудь в машине, я же тебе сказал. Лена,
Где тут птичка? Попугай сейчас будет.
окей
Скажем, что мы вас будем ждать на улице.
I will make it sure. I will come to office. Yes. I'll get this.